I just brought it up because it is in relation to what we've been talking about in the past two series, Reptar. Minus armor is just so incentivized. Wow. Incentivized in the meta game that we have right now. And that is true with Eudora, that is true with GUSAYON, all those heroes that have like innate burst in there. That's why I felt that there is a promise with that Lilia. I was really excited to see if the Lilia will be played out. Interests me, but it is what it is. Hopefully, Team GREYLIST, they go back to their own winning ways and show us something.
That's gonna be a ban on the GUSAYON and then the Eve as well, giving a lot of problems for Team GUSAYON earlier. Funnily enough, there was a stream that TAMI ML had. He said, I hope that GUSAYON doesn't get banned in the Creators Cup or in the Creator Games. And now it was banned, so he didn't get his wish there. And fun fact, actually, Badass TV, AMI TV, and TAMI ML, they frequently play RG together. Just looking at their streams.
That's why.
So I think that's why they just played together so well. It's familiarity already. Having a trio in a team that knows each other so well, that's more than enough already.
I agree. And even when you just look into their games. Now I'm saying this because I've been watching a lot of games. And outside of my casting, I'm also like helping a team. And I know what a team that's coordinated looks like. It looks so fluid. And normally when I see ranked games, and when I see like show matches, like tournaments, there is like a stark difference between teams that are just, put together versus teams that have been playing so well together. And that's what I saw with GUSAYON. The way that they are like forcing team fights, the way that they're managing cooldowns, it seems so fluid. This is what we love. Creator games, this is what we are looking for. Like that special things that we see in teams and in creators. When they're pit up against each other, what will they bring to the table? Perfectly summed up with what we're seeing so far in the creator games.
Your team
and they bring out a Saber, something that for a quick month or two, late last year or early this year, Saber made a lot of noise as a viable pick in the pro scene. Eventually fizzled out, but I feel like, again, with having a core three who can roam around together so well and who know each other so well, a Saber might be a perfect pickup because that's instantly a -1. And then you have three members who know each other so well that they know, okay, we don't necessarily need to throw so much abilities to this one, let's throw it down to the rest. Let's try to get other targets if they go for the counter engage. And what we're seeing from GREYLIST right now is also just respecting comfort picks here. We saw earlier TAMI ML on the GUSAYON, Marbs played a mean Eve. Then this also taken away AMI TV's Paquito, who's actually a comfort pick for him as well. Someone that he loves playing in his ranked games.
Yeah, that's right. Now Selena and Xborg, I love this play because this kind of tells me that GREYLIST, they want to be aggressive now. They want to take matters to their own hands. We're going to see GREYLIST just match the tempo of what GUSAYON did in the first game. Looking at how they played it, they will always just look for the right timing and then they will strike. And when I'm talking about timing, it's not like a very long timing or a long drawn timing. It's just instant timing even. They want to play, in fast speed, in full speed. Now, for Team GREYLIST, what we are seeing is that they will try and match it with their own tempo.
Now let's see if they'll be able to do just that. Aurora hovered and Aurora Lot. A pick that for quite some time people were messing with me because I said at one point that Aurora might just make a comeback for real this time in the pro scene, and she didn't at all. Not even just one game, but maybe this time around. I'm just glad that there's an Aurora. I'm a big fan of the Aurora pick because of how well you can just surprise her with their combo and the absolute sheer damage she can bring out once she has her. Even just like her first 2 items in is already really good. But GUSAYON round out their draft with a Lo Yi. Granger's going to be going to the jungle. So you're going to have 2 assassins playing the side lanes here for GUSAYON.
That's right. So you have the EXP lane. Yeah, that's an EXP lane Benedetta. You have this gold. Oh, sorry. We don't know actually. Maybe a gold lane
Yeah.
Benedetta and this the explain Saber. Find out. What we do know is that this Granger will go to the jungling role. Well, GREYLIST. If they pick up the Brody, this is where I'll be disappointed because I was talking about how. Oh, okay. It's their choice. I wonder what this will mean though, because who will be their tank? So it seems it's a Selena, a roaming Selena. This is a good theory, Reptar. I actually love it because you can go for the dire hit Selena, and it's actually very good when it comes to. I mean, it's very difficult to reach the point where dire hit is just fully stacked up, but in theory, this is something that can work. So it's like a no tank setup for GREYLIST. But it also makes sense. Do not be surprised if this is like a tank or a slash a roaming Selena, and then you have a mid lane Aurora. And if you look at that, in hindsight, there's really no tank for their team, which might be a problem because there's a lot of assassins on the side of GUSAYON. But in theory, if they are very aggressive and they find so many kills, it will mean that they will be successful in this particular game.
Let's see if the lineup will work. As GUSAYON, they do send their Benedetta in the XP lane, the gold lane. It's going to be held down there by Badass TV, which could prove to be quite problematic here for Oh My Lucio. Once that Saber hits level 4, I won't be surprised if he's not shy at all with just continuously throwing out his ultimate and trying to whittle down the Brody so that he doesn't have time to farm. That's something they have to watch out for here. GREYLIST, on the other hand, you were trying to see like the formation right now. Yeah, it's more of like a roaming Selena. You were right.
Yeah, it's a roaming Selena. Sometimes there are bugs where you. Oh, okay. So I remember now. Sorry. So even when it's like a roaming Selena, there is this running meta game wherein you go to the EXP lane and be there. You still get level 2 on your EXP laner and your roamer. If that happens, this is something that really is on a part of the running meta game right now. You kind of take some EXP from your own EXP laner, but you still get level 2 after the first wave.
So that she'll instantly get the another skill in the bag. Okay. So Dexy there showing off like her knowledge of the game, as well as GREYLIST. Who, by the way, already opened up the killing floor. With the kill there on to Badass TV, who got a little bit too excited trying to take out Oh My Lucio, but that's gonna be Ame TV stopping Sungit right away. Hot start immediately stopped there by GUSAYON. Ame TV not letting Sungit get anywhere. Black Mage and Lucy, ALODIA and Dexy doing absolutely everything they can to stop that, but again, early on you don't have your ultimates just yet, and bouncing ball is just with follow-up damage is more than enough to stop that. Roger. Levi, can he steal it? Can he take it away? No. Luna still able to secure that. TAMI ML. That's going to be a kill for the Saber in the top lane. Oh My Lucio almost taken out Badass TV. This Badass who walks away with a win. GUSAYON walks away with the turtle.
Oh man, GUSAYON's just proven to us our theory of them, the secret of their squad being their synchronization. That kill onto the mid lane, onto Sungit, it's not easy to pull off. In fact, the timing was just it is so tight, but they were able to make it happen. Marbs is able to get his level 4 so easily because of that kill. They were able to get the turtle, and while they saw the last insanity they picked up, everybody just focused on dealing with the export. It's just so well executed from GUSAYON.
Yep, GREYLIST though, fighting back, able to spot out Ame TV, who's trying to provide vision for GUSAYON. GREYLIST able to take him out. 3 versus 1, let's see if they're gonna dive it. Badass TV immediately commits the ultimate, and the kill is secured onto Oh My Lucio. Badass TV will be able to get away. That's gonna be Sungit doing his absolute best, but he gets taken out! What the heck? did we just witness Badass TV with the help of Luna and Marbs able to get away?
Oh,
Wow!
oh, just the right amount of teamwork, right amount of science behind it. Take note, when you're under the outer turret energy shield, and there's still an outer turret energy shield, you get extra armor. But that's why Sungit did not deal as much damage as he thought he would have against that Saber. And then the Saber just stepped in the right direction so that Luna will be able to land his skills. And at the same time, he's able to get some life steal off, some skills, some dashes. Just the perfect trust with your teammates coming out from both Luna and Badass. My oh my, I'm impressed.
TV.
I wish that they made a fan out of me.
Yep, mega kill now for Badass TV, securing the kill onto Sungit. The jungler cannot get it. Badass TV again, lucky enough to get away. The torn apart memory, not enough from Oh My Lucio. He gets taken out there by Marbs. Levi getting chased out here. Ame TV misses the flicker tyrant's range. That would have been really sweet, but he missed it by just an inch. Great recovery there by Black Mage and Levi to not give a kill away. Another kill away to GUSAYON.
My oh my, Badass! Seems like it's got 9 lives so far. Spent it already, 3 of his 9 lives. Let's see what he can do against 3 members of GREYLIST.
Oh, it seems like he might be able to get away again this
No
time.
way.
The ultimate will be able to get a kill. No, he doesn't. GREYLIST says, you know what? Twice, 3 times is more than enough. We're gonna finish the job this time, and they do. Great teamwork there by GREYLIST.
Man, I kind of felt that will happen. Like he's luring Sungit into the turret, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna pop the triple sweep. That's why Sungit, he kind of retreated for a little bit. There's a split second where when he was chasing Badass TV, he went backwards a bit so that the Roger will not be as near to the turret as you would expect him to be. That's why he was able to survive through that combo, and that's also why Badass TV was a little bit reachable by the other members of GREYLIST. Small things, small moves that matter. What do you mean? What a nice touch.
Ooh,
Not enough.
That was a nice dodge, so close, but yeah, not enough. Too many members. Dexy rotating just in time. It's gonna be a mirror movement for these 2 squads as GUSAYON is putting a lot of focus up top. That is Oh My Lucio going down. Tried to his longest to hold on. That's gonna be the Selena and the Aurora moving to the mid lane, trying to make sure that it's not 2 for none tower trade. Ame TV misses the Tyrant's Revenge though, gets frozen by Black Mage. He's trying to get away and he survives, holds on, but that's gonna be a kill there onto Black Mage from the low Yi. Marbs might be up next. Levi cleans house. At the end of all that, GREYLIST able to secure the turtle. Now there were a lot of moments that made us go wow for GUSAYON, but GREYLIST are still definitely in this. It's still a very, very close game. They just got the turtle. They're able, they actually are in the lead in terms of breaking turrets here, 2-1. So don't count out GREYLIST, despite most of the wow moments going to GUSAYON so far. They're still in this GREYLIST.
Very much, very much. GREYLIST, I love the fact that they're taking advantage of their AoE team fights. Like, imagine, it's not as massive as something like a Kufra initiation into a Louis Granger combo, but in a way, GREYLIST, they have chain stuns to boot. They have very good focus fire damage so that they can use it properly, and they also have good punish.
Sungit's flow there was stopped. The bouncing ball not allowing him to get close to the members of GUSAYON. We're seeing a teleport to the backline. That's 3. Let's see if they're going to be able to make a big play out of this. Levi, last insanity, committed way too early. Ame TV from out of nowhere, but that's not going to be enough follow-up coming in from GUSAYON. Ame TV gets taken out. GREYLIST have a 5 versus 4 man advantage. Mars getting chased by Sungit, trying to dance around it. Double kill there for the Roger, but GUSAYON backed off, and they are able to convert what was an initiation that went wrong for them into a 3-2 tower lead.
Yeah, good guess from GUSAYON, but wait, a calculated guess for them. going for that play. That's a very good play. If the export wasn't there, so unfortunately the export was able to attack some of the damage that's supposedly going in favor of GUSAYON, and also GUSAYON they were put quite low because of that export. Nevertheless, what I do like about their squad is that 3-man rotation onto the purple buff of GREYLIST, even if it failed, there still is like a safety net for them, which is the double split push coming out from their assassins.
Ooh, badass TV able to secure another kill there. This time on the Black Mage. That is more than enough for GREYLIST to get the message of, okay, we're gonna back off. We're gonna try to reposition. Could be really risky if they force out a fight here. Sunga trying to get his purple buff, and he does get it. So a bit of good news there for GREYLIST. GUSAYON though definitely have the lead in terms of map control. Lanes pushing out onto the side of GREYLIST.
Very scary even for GUSAYON at this point. I mean, they're kind of at the mercy of themselves. They do have the lead.
Yeah.
But if they continue to keep on doing things like this, it's gonna be real scary.
Oh, TV covering. That's a 2-man Siren's Revenge into a Tyrant's Rage. But that's not going to be enough follow-up. They're a bit too late to entry. Levi with the last insanity stopping the members of GUSAYON, and you just said it. GUSAYON is at the mercy of themselves, and what looked like to be a good initiation was stopped or hindered right away by the presence of the last insanity charging up. But that badass TV saying, I'm not going down without a fight, but he eventually goes down. Luna holding on, shut down onto the Roger. Luna's holding on, but he gets taken out. Shut down this time for Oh My Lucio. And Ning is pushing down in the bottom lane, but GREYLIST have their eyes set on taking down this Lord and taking it for themselves.
Oh, they will actually stop it now. I want to say, Reptar, the reason why GUSAYON was stopped, even when there's a good initiation from Amit TV as well as Marv's, was because of the Selena. Yes, the last insanity was there to stop it all off, but the real reason why the damage wasn't there was because of the Selena arrow. It landed on the Louis. Louis was prepping up for a big combo, the big duality combo, but before he was able to do it, there was another stop. And then Amit TV, when he saw Sungit, it was very low, going for the triple sweep, was also stopped by a short-range arrow from Dexy. That also meant that he was able to still take Sungit down. But the fact of the matter is, he's already put very low because of the arrow. So, I mean, Selena's arrows proving to be a very important factor for GREYLIST. And I'm sure that the export with the last insanity is also doing a great job. But not to undermine his performance, Selena and the next year is perfect.
Oh, GUSAYON, well-timed entry there as GREYLIST were backing away. That's Sonata opening it up for them. Able to whittle down the members of GREYLIST. They were forced to get back, and because of that, Oh My Lucio was caught off guard. Last insanity charging up with Marbs. Well-timed flicker, able to avoid the damage. Will he be able to TP away? The answer is yes, as GREYLIST cannot even get close to the Lord Pit to contest. You saw them trying to get close. They wanted to contest that, but they just couldn't get close enough.
Oh man, that was such a nice, I guess, yeah, you're right. It's a nice entry up top lane. All made sense. They went in for the backlines first, and then the backliners of GREYLIST, they were too frantic and they tried to escape. It's like the train left without the Brody.
Yeah.
And Oh My Lucio, unfortunately for the Brody, didn't have the best tools to get out there. I mean, with the flicker and the standards are the only mobility tools for the Brody. So yeah, the train left, and Oh My Lucio wasn't able to run a board. Unfortunately for them, GUSAYON is now back in control.
There are very few low Yis who would commit the teleport right in front of 5 members. Marbs is one of those few low Yis. Able to get out of that.
Yeah.
GUSAYON have a lot of pressure right now in the middle lane, taking down the second tier tower. Inhibitor up top at risk of breaking. Amit TV not going to be committing into a big play just yet. GUSAYON will just push out the waves. GREYLIST not giving them any big openings as of this moment.
It's gonna be close. I want to say, GREYLIST, it's not over. Can't count them out yet. Again, they have good focus fire heroes. I'm trying to say is that they have good single target damaging heroes, which also equates to them having the chance to take down the members of GUSAYON if GUSAYON overextends. If they do realize that their strength is in like picking off the members of GUSAYON, just back on that fact, maybe they can put themselves back in a mindset where they can win in this particular game.
That's true. It's 5k or closer to a 4,000 gold lead here right now for GUSAYON. So the possibility of them making a comeback again with an X-Borg on their side, they'll always have a big tool that can potentially turn things around. Even if add that along with the fact that if Oh My Lucio can get the marks in to land as many torn apart memory hits as he can, could be big. And of course, we saw a bit of a teaser just now. Dexy Diaz, a well-placed Abyssal Arrow. Again, GREYLIST have all the tools to turn this around, but right now with how they're playing GUSAYON, just not giving a lot of opportunities for GREYLIST to turn it because they know that risk of that potentially happening.
That's right. That's management at this point. I mean, for GUSAYON, it's either they charge head on and might lose this game, or it's them like playing this safely to win a 2-0. Same time, GREYLIST, even when they are at the losing end of the stick, they should know that they have their own win conditions. As long as they have the X-Borg, as long as they have the good initiation from the Selena, will have a chance. Have to keep themselves healthy. Like moves like these moves from Sungit, it might really backpedal on them. So I don't think it's a right move that they're doing. Oh, look at that. A fake teleportation that obviously GREYLIST knows.
I feel like in an alternate world, GUSAYON actually committed into that play, and we're just here screaming our lungs out. And I wouldn't know what would happen there. But earlier you said management is the name of the game for GUSAYON, and that's what they've been doing the past 30 or so seconds as they waited for this Lord that spawned now. And it will be incredibly difficult for GREYLIST to even get out of their base, or at least get out of that jungle to contest this Lord. So they know this. I think the name of the game right now is to just focus on getting minion waves and give it to GUSAYON for now.
The warden of the checkpoint was the Kufra. GREYLIST didn't even bother. But if they did try to come out of their base, the Kufra will be there. I would assume that AMI will throw everything to defend that Lord take of GUSAYON. Even then, because of the fact that they have good penetration from the Benedetta, from the Granger and the Saber, that they were able to take the Lord so quickly.
Now with the Lord marching up top, GREYLIST will try to hold their ground. Now, let's see if it'll be enough. Will they have the tools? That's a Luminous Lord marching there in the top lane. Not yet 20 minutes in, so we don't have the long cooldowns. That's going to be Levi committing the last Insanity already right away. AMI goes in! Gets a pick off with the Black Mage. That's a big pick off there for GUSAYON, as the members of GREYLIST are scrambling right now to defend and survive this. The Lord focusing on the base. Zelushi, Dexy Diaz doing everything she can to hold on as well for GREYLIST, but AMI with a pick off. Levi with the last Insanity, not going to be able to get close enough. Zelushi with Abyssal Arrow, gets a pick off there onto Badass TV. GREYLIST holding on, that's 2 members down. GUSAYON still have the members to end this game right here, right now though, as Marge is going to get spotted out there by Suma. That's 3 down, and just like that, GREYLIST able to hold on actually. Just a good mix of wave clear, a good mix of damage. Sungit not gonna be able to take down Marbs before he teleports away. GREYLIST lives on to fight another day.
Yeah, so much. I guess the GUSAYON, the way that they started the fight was perfect, but they got baited into that X-Borg, where X-Borg was very low. Levi just playing it so carefully. At the same time, he played it conservatively. That's why GUSAYON had to commit onto him. And a very nice arrows coming out from Zolushi, aka Dexy Diaz, to stop Ame TV just right in front of the base. That's so much damage onto that Cobra. And not only that, she survived. It's the most important factor. I think she was down as liver felt. She still survived. Marbs just playing the hell out of this Louis, min-maxing the capabilities of this hero.
So true. And now GREYLIST, a little bit more breathing room now, but it is still a 7,000 gold lead for GUSAYON, and we're getting close to that 20-minute mark, where the respawn timers will just get absolutely crazy in terms of length here. Looking at the items, Boss Lucio, that's 2 back-to-back games. He's had a lot of difficulty. I think he was a focus for GUSAYON in this year. So one of the main targets that they wanted to choke out early on. That's gonna be an entry by Ame TV! The Tyrant's Revenge into the rage, but not enough follow-up there by GUSAYON. GREYLIST though losing it. That's Roger gone. Black Mage holding on. That's gonna be Black Mage going down. 2 members down on the side of GREYLIST. Levi with the last insanity, able to pop the immortality there for Luna. Luna still alive, able to get away from this. Let's see if GREYLIST will be able to defend yet again. A kill there onto Marbs. Low Yi is down. Badass TV, Ning, and Luna have to back off here. So again, another successful defense here for GREYLIST, still holding on. Little by little, is the dream of forcing game number 3 starting to look more and more real. But look at that, Luna with the Death Sonata, already committing it. Levi gets a kill onto Badass TV with the last insanity. Oh my Lucio, the stun, torn apart memory, not gonna be enough. Luna still alive, and Levi, the flamethrower, not gonna be able to reach. Luna trying to hold on, gets a bit of lifesteal as well. He gets away, and GUSAYON just cannot seem to break through the GREYLIST defense just yet, Wolf.
My goodness, Zolushi just playing the hell out of GUSAYON with the outplays. Because Badass TV, he saw Levi, but behind Levi was Zolushi. And that is the Dexy Diaz arena. And Badass TV, the moment he saw Zolushi in there, we went for the flicker, went for the triple sweep, but wasn't able to do it because Zolushi was also faster with the trigger onto her own flicker.
Oh, the Lord actually getting quite confused as to what to do right now. Levi 03 with the last insanity popping off. It's secured by GUSAYON though. That's gonna be GREYLIST trying to get out of this sticky situation as Boss Lucio. Oh my, Lucio gets taken out. That's gonna be Black Mage down as well. Luna able to secure the kill onto the Aurora as Levi still has the immortality. Abyssal Arrow lands, gives enough room for the Sexborg. Ame not gonna be able to pop the immortality, but here comes the Lord. They don't have their Aurora. They don't have their Brody. Soon it spots out someone who just popped the Winter Truncheon. That is Marbs, able to survive. Soon it has to get back to help defend though. Badass TV trying to look for him. He's not gonna allow him to go home. Finds him. Triple sweep. Slicing and dicing the Roger. And that is GREYLIST now with a massive disadvantage. Maybe, just maybe, it's finally time for GUSAYON to end this game. It's 3 or 2 versus 5. Levi with the last insanity. They're focusing down the base, but after a valiant effort, despite a great attempt by GREYLIST to hold on and force a game number 3, your match winner is GUSAYON.